Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries.
Okay, awesome. It lets me look at the case file and interrupt her this time. Alright, head to Icicle Creek Lodge, a small guest lodge deep in the Canadian Rockies of Alberta, Canada, and try to figure out why so many accidents have been happening there. The woman who runs the lodge, Chantal Moik, I have no. Called me out of the blue saying that Bet and Ed Rowley from Shadow Ranch had recommended me, so all the way back to Shadow Ranch. She sounded so desperate that I couldn't refuse. She said she was on her way to Edmonton to meet with her lawyers, so her handyman, Ollie Randall, picked me up at the airport. She told me it's been really cold and snowy there, and that I should pack accordingly. And then she said something about a wolf. The connection was getting really bad, and I could barely hear her, but I'm pretty sure she used the word prowling, or was it howling? And with dangerous, and be careful. Accidents are one thing, but wild animals, I hope I know what I'm getting into. It's not the first time she's had animals, you know, the ghost dogs. Right. Although those weren't wild, they were domesticated, but, you know. Yeah. Alright. 1:08 p.m. What is this here? I don't remember there being a clock.
When Chantal told me you were just a young thing, well, I thought she was pulling my leg.
Yeah, no, it's 8:35.
My little girl Freddie.
Well, if one of the people at the lodge is to blame for all those accidents, Chantal thinks somebody like me has a better chance of figuring out who it is than somebody more, you know, hard-nosed.
Chantal has a bad habit of making up her mind without thinking things clear through. No need for you to tell her I said that, of course.
Is she still in Edmonton?
Afraid so. Insurance company's giving her and her lawyers a real hard time. Left running the lodge up to me. Which is why I'm not real crazy about the idea of having somebody new underfoot, especially if something else happens.
I won't be underfoot, Mr. Randall, and I may be young, but I'm no novice when it comes to solving mysteries.
We're here, so you'll get to prove yourself soon enough.
That is not faint.
Well, now, what was that? No, ma'am. Everyone here at the lodge is accounted for.
That's where Elsa and Becky had been living. Guess it was a good thing they quit after all. Elsa was my maid and Becky was my cook. Does the sheriff have any idea why the bunkhouse exploded?
He said he'd know more after the lab was done running tests on the debris he'd collected. He did say the blast was pretty powerful.
One of his deputies found the knob to the back door clear out on the highway.
Oh, that does it. Nancy, you have to find out who or what is behind these incidents, and you have to do it fast.
You sure you don't want to give your daddy a call?
My dad runs a whole chain of resorts, Ollie. If you think I'm going to admit to him that I can't handle running just one, guess again. Besides, Nancy comes highly recommended, and I'm sure she's got a foolproof plan for getting to the bottom of this. Don't you, Nancy?
Well, I was thinking that maybe I'd just be your new maid.
You want to be my maid?
That would give me access to everyone's room, and I could question people without making them overly suspicious.
Oh, yeah, that's an excellent idea. All right, you're my new maid. In fact, you're my new cook, too.
Your cook?
Well, that way, Ollie can stop pretending he can even read a recipe, let alone follow one. You'll have even more excuses to talk to the guests, and I won't have to pay anyone.
Why, I think that's a fine idea, ma'am.
Now, we're not taking any more guests until this accident thing is cleared up. So I want both of you to make sure that the 4 guests we have are well taken care of. Especially that Olympic-caliber cross-country skier from Fredonia, Yanni Volstaya. The flair he brings to the lodge is just what I need to attract the European jet
I'm gonna be pretty busy trying to get rid of that wolf, Chantal.
We heard it howl last night, just before the bunkhouse blew up.
Well, do whatever you have to, Ollie. Oh, and Nancy, I want you to call this police detective I've hired as a consultant. I put his number on the phone there at the lodge. In fact, I think you know him. Tino Balducci?
Oh boy.
I gotta go. My lawyer's here. Good luck, you guys, and keep me posted. Coming!
I think he's the guy from the
Tino
train.
Balducci.
I'll get you a master key and leave it in your room. If you need anything else, I'll be in the basement.
Do you remember him?
I think so.
He was the fake detective. Well, he worked for the cops as a detective or something, and he busted this one case wide open. But I don't remember. He got like lucky or something. But he took all the credit for it, and then he kept on trying to take credit from Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
And was like, "I'm a great detective," and he turns out to be a terrible detective. All right. I don't hear any music. What? Feels a little bit more modern. I don't know if that's just me. I don't remember. Yeah, I think... Wow, look at that. I can actually go over here and look at what's going on. Look at that. I can, like, change things. Wow. It's a little cut off. I'm gonna have to fix that, I guess. They updated the whole UI.
That's nice.
See, oh god. Trying to interact with this. I don't know if I can. I want to change this. Alright, you want to do some jumping jacks?
No.
No? You sure?
Yes.
Give me like 5 minutes to adjust the new framing.
Yep.
I need 5 minutes. Alright, so we're back here. We have a key, we have the case file. 9:38 now. After I was finagling, it looks like time does pass. Make sure that sound capture is... So I've screwed around with stuff. Yeah. It is nice that I don't have to press the Windows key anymore in order to minimize. So employee instructions, daily cleaning. I mean, Nancy volunteered, so she likes to clean. Pick up laundry bag at the front desk. Enter and clean only those rooms displaying the housekeeping sign. Make the bed. Remove the towels and washcloths. All rooms displaying the housekeeping sign must be cleaned no later than noon. Okay.
Skating pond maintenance. Oh, looks like I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything while I'm here.
Pond must be shoveled after every snowfall. Some sections of ice will be very thin due to hot spring activity. Pay close attention to the color of the ice and only shovel off those areas which are safe to skate on. The shade of the ice will reveal how many adjacent ice grids have dangerously thin ice. Be sure to mark these areas with orange safety cone. Sounds like Minesweeper. Yeah. It's Minesweeper.
Report all avalanches to the Avalanche Patrol.
Yes, Nancy. You gonna say more? Avoid triggering the avalanche. Yeah. Report any and all criminal activity observed. Players should remember that heat and moisture sometimes cause the door to the sauna to stick. And should be periodically check to make sure that no guests are stuck inside. That's a real big danger. You should just say not allowed to go in there until we figure out the door. Breakfast is served from 7 to 8:15. Lunch is served from noon to 1. And dinner is served from 6 to 7. Okay. Can't take this with me. Or...
This must be the key Ollie said he'd leave for me. And this must be a list of which guest is in what room. That'll come in handy.
So there isn't that many people. That's
No.
good.
Why can I do that? Teddy bear. Ha. Okay, well, I opened the door, I can't interact. There's nothing else I can do other than leave. Emergency exit only. Let's do it.
This isn't an emergency. I'd better not open it.
Gosh darn it, Nancy. No fun. Cold warning. Temperature can be extreme and dangerous. Check the lobby for the signs. Nice fog. Oh yes, it has the house cleaning sign on it. Can I go through their stuff? No. That would be great.
Shoot, I can't clean this room yet. I don't have anything to put the dirty laundry in.
Laundry bag is down the stairs. Don't have any.
This must be where I drop the laundry bag after I'm done cleaning all the rooms. This is where I dump
Okay,
the laundry
okay.
bag.
Chantel, this is my formal notice of resignation. Elsa. So, was she like the maid?
She was the
Yeah, the
maid.
maid. A claim to your insurance company for the damages sustained to my tires by the wolf. I see. So she was scared off by a wolf. Oh, okay. Can I get with me? No, I just crumple it back up and throw it back on the floor. Don't have a cell phone, so... Call the sheriff, hospital, Tino, who's supposed to be helping. No. I can't use one... Oh, gosh. I would actually have to... I don't like having to put in all the numbers. I like just being able to select somebody's name. Okay. Indicates caution, and there's a chance of hypothermia. Indicates danger, high risk. Indicates extreme danger. Gives the phone numbers of the guests. I don't know why we need to know their hometown. Fredonia. Maid duties. Okay, this is just the same stuff that we saw. Birding information. So we can learn about birds and fish Ice fishing. Okay. Laundry bag. What's with all this junk?
Looks like Elsa was having major boyfriend problems.
Oh boy. Hmm. Stupid lies for some stupid lady whose name I can't even pronounce. Okay, so boyfriend trouble. Roll dolls.
Is that?
Talking about a stupid collection of troll
Oh, yeah.
dolls.
There
A
you go.
precious collection of troll dolls out of the box you stored in my garage and dumped them down to disposal. Maybe I'll sell them on eBay for a nickel a piece. Don't know how else to make you understand that this is not a healthy relationship. It's, okay. Don't like walk and stab me through the heart. Well, let's see. It just says L. I don't know who L is.
Well, we might figure it out.
Come see me next week. It's true.
Okay, go over.
You're like, I don't want to read this garbage. It's just a love letter. So I probably should have done that one, and that one I read them backwards. That's fine. I'll read them. Like to explore a bit.
Not time for kitchen duty yet.
But
As long as it's not time to cook, I might as well stay out of the kitchen.
okay. Ah. What do we got here? I don't know.
Bone which Trapper Dan found near the lodge. He believed it came from a race of giants known as Rexes. The bone's not there. I wonder what happened to it.
Okay, trusty lock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm stumped.
Young and old alike have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge throughout its 100-year history. Looks like some of the pictures are missing.
Lizzie Applegate. She's come up many times. I can't remember why in past games. I think she was in like 2 previous games.
Yeah, I think so.
Smuggling operation. Was that the Ghost Dogs one? I don't remember.
I think so.
Trapper Dan. Seen with his pet pig, Mary. Famous throughout the Northwest Territories. Name was Daniel Weisnitz. Okay. Started construction of known today as Icicle Creek Lodge, 1894. All right. Missing as
Trapper
well.
Dan's needle.
Probably found himself snowbound. Yada. Including Teddy. I thought I said Teddy over there. Lizzie Applegate, Frederick Banting, Ernest Hemingway, and Mary Curie. Wow. That's Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Avalanches are not uncommon. Hot springs cause ponds in the area to freeze unevenly. So remote, the Navy used it for research during World War II. Okay. Look, I thought I saw like a bear. Hey, turn around. Look at that bear. It's like a teddy bear. Look at that. It's like a Something in its eye. Food poisoning, wolf plague, Icicle Creek Lodge. Food poisoning and a wolf. Weird headline. 4 people were forced to check out early from Icicle Creek Lodge, becoming violently ill. Okay. People of Calgary went to Pinevale Hospital early. Extreme warning with suspected food poisoning. Lab tests performed on food samples removed from the lodge confirmed the presence of salmonella bacteria in the potato salad. So, I mean, that was probably not intentional. Just maybe bad hygiene of whoever was cooking. I don't know. Maybe they weren't cleaning their surfaces enough. Don't put raw chicken on a surface and then cut potatoes on the same thing. The owner of the lodge was at a loss to explain how the potato salad became contaminated. The same ingredients used to make the potato salad were used in other dishes without any of the other guests becoming sick. Well, again, it could just be not an ingredient thing, but somebody not washing their hands properly. They make something right, get their hands nasty with salmonella, and start touching other things. Becky assures me the potato salad was never left sitting out at room temperature, and she would know she was my cook. So maybe there was some tampering. If you ask me, the lodge is jinxed. Miss Moik.
Yes.
Moik.
That's how I'd say it.
Moik. I don't know. I want to put an N there because I know Monique is an actual name. I've never seen that one. Maybe it's just a French name and I have no idea how to pronounce it. Better give up on trying to turn the lodge into some kind of hoity-toity spa. Okay. First the wolf, now this. Stills was referring to the lone wolf, which has been spotted several times within the past week in the Icicle Creek drainage. Okay, because ranchers in the area have reported an increase in livestock predation, authorities are urging hunters not to go after the wolf, contending they would pose a greater danger to visitors to the back country than the wolf does. Okay. Sasquatch sightings. Alright. January 13th. We have here.
Well, hello there. You must be the new maid Ollie told us about. I'm Bill Kessler. This guy's Lou Talbot.
Hey.
What's your name again?
Nancy Drew. Just thought I'd come over and say hello.
Well, Lou here's a grad student.
at
Art
this.
major of all
UI.
things. You're probably gonna need a jackhammer and some hydrochloric acid to clean his room, eh?
I feel like the Canadian accent feels a little forced.
Have you two been at the lodge for a while?
About a week, I guess. I checked in right after he did. We sat down after breakfast one morning and discovered that this fox and geese game is pretty darn fun. I've been whipping his tail ever since.
You didn't just come here to play games, did you?
Heck no. I came for the ice fishing. Of course, knowing there's a renegade wolf running around is kinda dampened my enthusiasm.
Have you seen the wolf?
Just heard it. Every night since I've been here, in fact. Gets creepier each time. They should get rid of it, and the sooner the better. They didn't put up with wolves prowling around this place 40 years ago, and they shouldn't put up with them now.
What are you, Little Red Riding Hood? That wolf's not hurting anybody. People should just leave it alone.
You'll be singing a different tune when it has some little kid for breakfast, then has you for lunch.
Not gonna happen, dude.
Trust me, if something bad can happen, chances are it eventually will, dude. Hey, I know what you can do. Shovel the snow off the skating pond so we can do some speed skating. Lou here thinks he's faster than me.
You're like ancient. Of course I'm faster than you.
You may have youth on your side, my friend, but I've been working construction since before you were born, which means I am more fit now than you will ever be. Get that pond shoveled so we can settle this, okay, kiddo?
Consider it done.
Okay. What do we have here? See. I'll get to this puzzle later. I think I'm gonna assume you're supposed to make it all wolves, but I'll do that after I do some cleaning. Can I go to the restroom?
100 euros. Are you fool?
Oh, okay. Bed's already made. Structural engineering. Okay. Geology. Large machine. Not large machinery. Safety protocols. Don't know what they're doing here. Okay. That is S. That. Whoops. I clicked out of the game. Making a mess of their bed. Who does this? Winter sports. Okay. Skater Nation. Pristine countryside borders. I'm not reading. Sorry. No, I need to get this. Again, messy bed. Who does this? Who sleeps like this? Follow the wild. Oh, that's suspicious. A wolf.
Not really.
We got here. Artist. Someone's very artsy. Am I in here already? Yes, I was. Okay. Forgetting where I'm going. That's the one I was in. I don't know. Gosh darn, I did it again. The previous games like locked your cursor onto the screen, but now I can like click away from it. No. Lulu want cake. Okay. Easter egg, I guess. That's it. Okay. We're going this way. It's not too bad. We're outside. I go up to back? No.
I better not follow this trail until I know for sure where it goes.
Follow. Oh. Thanks for visiting. Let's go. Oh, can't go.
I better not follow this trail until I know for sure where it goes.
They wanted me to go to the skating pond.